If you don't like something, you can take your cloth here, dip it in that turpentine corner, and just wash it off before it's dry. Start over. It's okay to start over. No one will. I had to wipe the entire thing off. It just totally trashed the towel. But it worked, you know. It didn't come off 100%. It was still tinted just a little bit, but it got it off so that I was able to work with it. And that's kind of what you want. You're aiming for. If you have to wipe it off. See, I got to get that dark up in here. I hope I got this set right so you can see. Like that. Okay. Follow that line. It got a little dark, that's alright. It's just a first layer. Just a first layer, that's all. Now, see how I put that? And just run it gently back and forth. I'm not pressing too hard right now, just kind of a light right here. Now, the more you move it, the more it'll blend, so know when to quit. When you like the way it looks, stop. Gotta stop. There we go. Down into there. Now, you see how that makes that ground look like it flattened out? By it being darker the further away. Darker at the top. See that? Isn't that amazing? Pretty cool. Now, let's see here. Now, I'm wondering where I want my light source. That is so important. Where is the sun in your picture? If you're doing an outdoor or an indoor picture, there's got to be a light source, which means it's shining from the sun is somewhere. And depending on where the light is where your highlights on your horse are going to be and where that shadow is going to fall. Now, I'm thinking, by looking at this, that since he's trotting this way, and she wants this star and snip to show, I'm going to have the sun coming from the right, shining this way, but I want it kind of low, so I don't want it like it's, afternoon. I don't want the light coming down like this. I think I want it coming more like this. So I'm going to put the shadow on. I'm going to go for a little purple in my brown, back to the burnt umber, back to the cobalt blue. See how that made kind of a dark brown? And I'm going to make my shadow. Now, if your photograph already has a shadow on it, that's awesome. Use the shadow. This one was taken inside an indoor arena. So the light is behind the viewer this direction. Because see where that light is shining right on the point of that shoulder? That's and about down the center of the neck. It's coming like this. But I want it this way. See where the shadow is under the horse and the handler? Almost even right under. That tells me that light's almost straight up overhead. But we want it going back this way. So I want a little bit of a slant. I don't want him trotting dead straight into it. I want that light just a little bit this direction. So in order, the first line I'm going to put in is from the foot that's on the ground. Now the more shallow I make that angle, see the line here? I'm using that as my guide. That's a straight line. This one's going to angle slightly from that. Back here. This one too. This direction. Now you see how that instantly already put that low angle on there? the light. Now you know exactly where the light's coming from. Simple as that. And we're going to keep it real blurry. I don't think I want a super sharp shadow in here. So we'll keep it a little tamed down for right now. And I won't do the horse today. I do see a spot I want to fix. Because I want this to be dry, so that when I start getting in here and working on the horse's face, I want to be able to rest my hand, because my arm gets tired. So, what was it? I had a thought, and I just, as fast as it came into my head, it went out the other direction. Oh, I just wanted to clean this. I'm just using existing paint and pushing that just a little bit. Oh, see, loaded up. It was just straight out of here. Excuse me. And so instead of adding paint, I took it off. So I reload here. There we go. And we'll get all these details in the face. This isn't the final face. I might shape this a little bit later on. Oh, play with it. And this is where I was trying to show you those ears, and I didn't get it. So I'll play with them a little bit so you can see. And then this was in between. And what I was talking about, there's some ribbon things. Let's see if I can get the picture here. You can see it. See the little things at the base? And I got to get my bifocals up. And the color pretty much goes all the way down in, so I'm going to go ahead and push it down in a little further. Just so it's there. Okay. And then we worry about the details later. Let's just get them in there right now so we know where they're at. Okay. That's a good place to stop. Now I can stop. Let it dry. Might take a couple days. It might be dry by tomorrow. But I'd rather it be really dry. Otherwise, you're going to leave those little things. As you rest your hands, see those little happy things? And it's much, much nicer if that's all dry. And you don't have to worry about those guys. I just want to soften that up. In case I need to cover that if I don't like it. There we go. Okay, and that should conclude all of today's lessons. So, wonderful. So we'll pick this back up again after this is dry and in a couple of days. Thank you for watching.